Placon made plastic containers. So we made medical, food, blister box, whatever customer need, we can make it. As the machine operator, I walk around my machine area, observe around the area, see what job I'm working on, and if I need to get the next job ready or what it needs to be done.
Well, it's a piece of plastic that comes from a hopper, and then it comes down to an extruder, which melts down that plastic. Okay, it's plastic pellets, goes through to a roller, melts it, rolls onto a sheet, and then we send it through the machine. And then the machine heats up, expands, has a forming machine which comes up and presses the parts, goes through, has a cutter which pushes out the parts, and then we inspect them as you've seen outside.
The daily thing here is just making sure your machines are running well, general maintenance throughout the day. It's clean, products are looking good. It's fairly easy to learn. You just take some time, just routine and practice, I guess.
I mean, as long as we work together as a team, it's really not hard. You can't stop the machines from having bad days, so I really don't think it's challenging at all.
It's more or less just frustration. It's not hard. It's just knowing what alarms are activated and what to do.
Every hour we have an hourly track sheet which we go about and we write down which case number we're on. That's how we total our percentage for each hour. I'm taught to put in my lot numbers to keep track of my pallets, and I whip all my material in throughout the day. And if I don't do that, then we can't keep track of what I'm using, and then we get messed up numbers.
The entry aspect of the computer is more less with inventory, making sure that you get the pallets entered in time, the correct pallet count.
What makes the job fun here is clean environment.
Any little spill, anything on the floor, it's got to be picked up. If you're going to go into a machine, there are locks. So when the machine doesn't work, I make sure that everything is set, where everybody's at before you start the machine up, or it's not running when you go in there. It's just pretty much just be aware of your surroundings no matter what.
That's all we want around here, teamwork and the drive, willingness to learn.
Supervisors and the other leadership are usually pretty open to questions, even suggestions, or they'll even come over and help in situations where you're having issues where it's like you have a question about something, they'll try and figure it out with you or show you how to take care of it.
If you need something from the company and you're honest, they will take care of you. They're not going to tell you no, and they're not going to turn you down. As far as the hours go, I mean, they're not horrible, but it does take a little bit of getting used to. If you're not used to being on your feet for 12 hours, the benefits are phenomenal. I have no complaints there. Vision's great, dental is great, health insurance is fantastic. I was a packer for 1.5 years when I first started, and I didn't want to touch these machines at all. But after I got to learn a little bit more and see these guys and see how they handled it, and watching them over and over, and after a while I got comfortable and I decided, hey, you know what, I'll give this a shot, and here I am a year later. So
for me, it's a nice place to work, clean environment. I've been here over 20 years. My husband's been here over 20 years. My youngest one, he's 16. He cannot wait to be 18, to join us.